Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read here for you guys. Let's get right into it. See what's going on. What's going on with Pisces? So you have Nathis. Nathis is like, it's like you could be learning something. You know, learning a lesson or a lesson learned, or it could be learning something literally. It could also be lacking something. Yeah, it could be some sort of hardship. The thing about Nathis is, though, that's the first rune, so, I mean, we got many more runes to go. So what else is going on with Pisces? So you have Urus. Now, Urus in reverse can talk about a missed opportunity. Yeah. It could also, you know, be some sort of lack of willpower, or it could be something physical too. You know, maybe somebody who's watching me has some physical vulnerabilities, you know, feeling, because there could be something physically, you know, going on. But the main thing here about Urus is, you know, is not to do anything impulsive, right? Don't do anything impulsive. Yeah. Just, you know, just glide, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing impulsive. I mean, I see that there's lacking here, or there's some sort of hardship. What else is going on? Well, now, you know, this is an interesting read, isn't it, Pisces? Because, you know, Wang Yu is talking about happiness and joy. And I feel that that is coming. I feel that we're going to have some sort of happiness and joy coming. But it's not going to be easy, because I see Nathis right here. You know, and I also see Urus, which could be a lack of motivation for some. But, you know, I think you've got this. You know, when I was talking about Urus here, about not making a sudden decision, well, you know, that's what Wang Yu is saying as well, even in the upright, is saying to, you know, don't do anything sudden. What's going on with Pisces? And I like Wang Yu there in the number 3 spot. That's good. Good news. What else is going on with Pisces? And I see Gable. Well, now Gable is a blessing. So, you know, this is some sort of, you know, the advice of Gable is, if somebody like blesses you with something, to, you know, to exert your most gratitude, you know, your deepest gratitude and appreciation. And this is also kind of like the heart of the read, because you have some sort of a blessing. Yeah. What else? Fehu. Wow, well, at least it's in the upright, right? So what this is saying here, Pisces, Fehu is talking about two things. It's talking about health, and it's talking about money. Okay, so there could be an issue with either of those subjects with whoever this read is for, but the thing about it is, this is you actually reaching, you know, something that you want. I mean, I see that you're needing money. See? And this, you need to, it's going to be, you know, I see success actually, because this is in the upright. That's what I've been meaning to say. I see success, but only through, you know, there's some sort of a difficult situation that after this difficult situation, right? There's some sort of a difficult situation, some sort of hardship. But after that, I see money. And right now, you know, for some of you, I see, you know, a real need for money. So, you know, if you're lacking any, if you're lacking some sort of willpower, I mean, the money part here should, or the health part should, you know, give you a little bit more incentive. All right, because it's going to make you happy, right? But, you know, let's see what else. And I see Ingwaz. This is Ingwaz, Pisces. Ingwaz is Aquarius energy. It's very potent energy. It's like it's procreative. It could be sexual energy as well, but it reminds me of money. It really does. Ingwaz always reminds me of money because, you know, and look it's sitting right next to Fehu. So this is definitely talking about, this is for sure success that I see here for you, Pisces. All right, you know, this really hardship is I feel it's going to go away. I can't really tell yet, but I'm just, you know, my gut feeling is it's going to go away. What else is going on with Pisces? Digaz. This is Digaz, Pisces. This is Pisces energy. This is actually our energy. You know, this is supposed to be somebody else's energy. You could be dealing with somebody that has Pisces in their chart. But, you know, in many cases, you know, it depending on what the read is, you know, sometimes we'll take over the whole shebang. But this is definitely Pisces energy. So, but this is transforming. You see this transformation? It's shaped like, you know, it's shaped kind of like a butterfly. And so that is talking about some sort of transformation that is going on here, Pisces. This is also daylight. So some sort of news is coming to you. You're going to receive some sort of news. It's going to be very powerful news. This is really powerful news. Ingwaz can also indicate sexual energy as well. But, you know, and I feel that this is more so like some sort of something powerful coming to light. Yeah. That is going to transform. I'm pretty sure it's going to transform this. Let's continue. What's going on with Pisces? Wow. Anzus. And this is like good news. This is some sort of news. This is information. It's the information. It's the communication rune, I should say. The communication rune. It generally talks about money. You know, it does. Anzus talks about something to do with either your money, you know, with how you spend your, like, not how you spend your money, like how you make your money. Like this could be like a boss telling you what a good job you're doing, And, you know, this is, they can see that you're working really hard and struggling through something here. And I see Fehu in the upright. So, let's get one more rune. By the way, Pisces, Onzus doesn't necessarily always have to be talking about your job or how you make your money, or go to school. This is also talking about school. But it can be any kind of communication. So, but you're gonna hear something, because I see this light right here. Yeah, it's gonna transform us. This is Pisces energy. We're gonna be, yeah, some sort of transformation here. Yeah, let's see what else. Wow. Another crazy rune, Hagelez. This is Hagelez, Pisces. This is kind of like the Tower card. It's like shock, you know, it's like fate, it's like it's uncontrollable. Yeah. And this is talking about a breakthrough. This is talking about a breakthrough right here. This is the break. You're breaking free from this. You're breaking free from this Nazis. All right? Yeah, and things are transforming. This is transforming. I see your finances improving, Pisces. I do. Right now, it kind of feels like this, but with this right here, this tells me for sure that that's going to transform here with Digaz, talking about transformation and something coming to light, daylight. Yeah. Interesting. What else is going on with Pisces? King of Cups. Here we are, Pisces. King of Cups. And, you know, I like this King of Cups. This King of Cups is awesome. It's got Gabo and it's got Wang Yu on it. Gabo is a blessing. You know, this is Gabo right there. And there's Wang Yu. And there's Gabo and there's Wang Yu right there. This is the King of Cups. I mean, this is our energy. This is us controlling, mastering our emotions. This is emotional mastery. Yeah, I like that. We're going to really need to use that inherent thing that we have within us, for us Pisces, how we can control our emotions like that, because we're going to need that, because this is going to be shocking. This is some sort of shock, some sort of a crazy breakthrough. All right, I like it. I'm down. What else is going on with Pisces? Wow, look at this. The Tower. The Tower. See? I mean, what can I say, Pisces? The Tower. There it is. Yeah, this is it's like this right here. Something out of our hands is coming to an end. Something is coming. Something is out of our hands. This is an uncontrollable type of destiny or fate. I mean, it's like this. You can't control it. In other words. But, you know, this is a very good card. It's not a bad card. And neither is Hagelez. Hagelez isn't bad either, because I see Fehu right here. That's talking. Now, if this was in reverse, it would really be kind of bad. But this is in the upright, and so this is talking about our money and our health. And, you know, something shocking here is going to break through, and we're going to have some sort of a transformation. All right? And, you know, right now there could be some sort of a hardship, or maybe some of you have already gone over this hardship. You know, the timing is different for everybody, so it is just a general reading. What else is going on with Pisces? The King of Wands. Wow. Now look at this, Pisces. The King of Wands. This is definitely talking about us. This is this is this is this is our hard work. You know, walking through fire to get to where we need to go. And look, it's got Ingwas right there. There's Ingwas. Yeah. This is walking. You know, the King of Wands doesn't say no. This is our attitude. You know, we're working through this right here. It's not easy, but we're working through this, and it's going to lead to our happiness. And there's some sort of a breakthrough coming here. It's going to be a shocking breakthrough of some sort. All right? Yeah. And it's going to definitely be involving your money or your health. All right? Look at the bottom of the deck. What we got here. we got the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is, you know, making a plan. Now, this could be like some sort of a plan. This could be some sort of a plan that you're making that is, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's just a little different. It's like doing something, you know, maybe out of the norm, but it's still fine. It's just, you know, doing things your own way. The reason I say that is I see, you know, Anzus right here, you know, in reverse. It's not actually in reverse. It's not upside down. It's just kind of like backwards. So, you know, whatever it may seem backwards to some people, but it's not for you. And there's nothing wrong with whatever this is that you're doing, because you're making a plan, and you know you're working through it, and you're going to have some sort of a breakthrough with this for sure. All right, there's a breakthrough coming. All right, Pisces. All right, let's pull some more cards here. All right, let me see here. What else is going on with Pisces? The answers that you need are coming, all right? The answers that you need are coming. I see that. I see that because, you know, this is daylight. I mean, you know, the answers that you need are coming. This is communication. What else is going on with Pisces? It's time to release negativity. So if you have any negativity going on, it's time to release it, all right? Make you feel a lot better, Pisces. All right? All right, so anyhow, let's get right in here to the to the general read here, or to the extended read here. I'm going to get the rune cards here in a minute. I want to pull some kippers first, though. What else is going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? Shuffling really good. All right, what's going on with Pisces? A gift. Wow, a gift. Look at this. Gable is talking about a gift. So if you receive any sort of a gift, you know, be very, very grateful and appreciative. That's the advice of Gable. That is the advice of Gable, and Gable means gifts, some sort of gift, you know, a gift or a blessing. Interesting. What else for Pisces? Imprisonment, huh? Well, we got to get another one like that. We got to get another one now. You could be feeling like you're in prison, sort of, you know, for some reason, you know, and I can see that here with Nathis. Nathis is talking about a lack. Yeah, you could be stuck, but, you know, I see a gift coming. So what else with this imprisonment? Or what else with Pisces? Great fortune. Wow. Let's get one more. Sudden wealth. Wow. That's a trip, Pisces. So, you know, like I said, right now you could be feeling like this, right? You're stuck, you know, could be stuck financially, you know what I mean? And it's not easy. Whatever it is that whatever the hardship, this is a hardship right here, especially when it's coupled with urus, all right? So that's definitely a hardship that you're going through. But with this great fortune and this sudden wealth, I mean, like, wow. This is going to pull you out of that, and it's going to transform everything. It's going to transform this, and you're going to become very, very happy. So I see some sort of news coming in here, some sort of some sort of information, Pisces. All right, it looks really good. Wow, I'm glad I pulled those. I just kind of had a need to pull those, and I don't know why I just did. All right, so let's get the rune cards out here. All right, Pisces, we have 3 different birthday runes for our birthdays. The first rune that we have is Solilo, and that is for Pisces born February 19th to February 27th. So if you're born during those dates, that's your birthday. The next rune we have here is Tiwaz. That is for Pisces born February 28th to March 14th. So if you're born during those days, that is your rune. And then here lastly we have Barkana, and that is for Pisces born March 15th to March 20th. All right, so if you're born during those dates, that is your rune. All right, so let's get into it and see what's going on. I'm going to pull these warm runes out here first. What's going on with Pisces? Whoa, wow. Let's see what happened here. Wow, well, 2 of them came out. Got the apple tree. We got Iphon, Quart, that's the apple tree. Iphon is the gooseberry tree. I like Iphon, that's a good one. And what else? Let's get one more. Shailia. Okay, so there's Shailia. Let's see the meanings here. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. All right, so this is talking about your health. I already know this. You know, it's talking about your health. So somebody I'm talking about, and you know, there's something going on with your health, but it's good. So long as you know, it's not going to be easy, though. This is something that, it could be something physical, you know. It could be like a physical ailment. Let's see what it says here. You know, like an arm or a leg or something like that, what I mean by physical. Okay, here it is. So yeah, this is the apple tree, Pisces. And the meaning of it is physical health, rest and wholeness. It's also talking about mental health too. So, you know, take care of your health overall, Pisces, right? This is really good, though. This is talking about positive outcomes after suffering pain and sadness. And this is suffering pain and sadness from lacking something. And this is, you know, this is a really positive card coming out of that. Yeah. It represents a deep connection with the universe. Yeah, right? it usually comes after pain and suffering, happiness after pain and suffering. So this is really good, Pisces. Let me see here. It represents a deep connection with the universe and is a reminder that you matter just for being yourself. You don't need to prove yourself through productivity or hard work, and it's okay to rest, slow down, and not actively do something. Okay? So, yeah, make sure that you take care of yourself. All right, let's get in here to Iphon. I like Iphon. I like them all, actually. Iphon's a good one because I like that gooseberry. I like the gooseberry jam, and it's pretty good stuff. I don't know if you, some of you guys may not have ever tried it. It's not really an American thing, but you can get it on Amazon. It's pretty good. Where the heck is that here? Where's Iphon? Sorry, Pisces. That is a really awesome. Let me see here. Sorry here. All right. Finally found it here, Pisces. All right. So Iphon is the pine or gooseberry tree, like I said. The pine or the gooseberry tree. And it's talking about enjoying daily life. All right. It's talking about getting out there and enjoying life. It's also talking about keeping your vision. All right. Keeping your vision. Yeah, keep your vision. Just don't do anything crazy yet. Just keep your vision. It's also talking about divination. So this is really talking about using your intuition, Pisces. But the main thing about Iphon, it talks about feeling free from feelings of guilt or shame. And it represents our ability to appreciate pleasant aspects of life and discover our insights. So it's really, really good. Pine tree is known for its sturdiness and long lifespan, and this symbolizes the importance of enjoying life and finding joy despite difficulties. See these difficulties there? And that's what we've been doing, isn't that right? Gooseberry represents the ability to enjoy little things and be aware of the natural beauties. Iphon also represents our inner vision and divination abilities. So it's talking about your intuition. So use your intuition and go with the flow, Pisces. Things are about ready to change, and there's really nothing that we can do about it. There's something fated here, and this is really good news. It's a breakthrough. See the transformation? This kind of reminds me of a rags to riches type of a read. It really does. It reminds me of that. Let me see here. What else? But like I say, it's rags to riches through hard work. Let me see here. Where is it? Here it is, Shailia. Shailia. Now, Shailia is the willow tree, okay? And it's a really good card because it's talking about balance. You see the scales up here? Yeah. And this is talking about balance. You see how that's balanced out? That's right. Uh-huh. And willow, what this is really talking about, the meaning is balance, intuition, and being closely connected with the phases of the moon. It's talking about perfect timing, okay? So the time is right. Willow trees are usually located near water, and since the movement of water is related with the moon cycles, these trees are closely connected with the moon. Willow tree is also related with divination and intuition. So that it's talking about really heavily using your intuition, Pisces. Really like it. All right, let's get some good cards out here now. Or some crazy cards. They're all good. These are the shadow cards, though, and I like to use them because it brings our shadow selves up to the surface so they can be healed. And also, these are soul cards, so a lot of times just only the soul cards came out or come out. They did yesterday. I didn't really see anything. What else? Let's see. Stubborn. It can denote determination and perseverance. Okay, it can denote determination and perseverance, but it can also hinder progress. So don't be so stubborn. And what else is going on with Pisces? All right. Oh, I like this here. Be here now. Balance productivity with self-care and mindfulness to savor the moment. So you're going to be savoring the moment of something, Pisces. Yeah. Let's get one more. Slower pace. Appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards the destination. All right. Awesome. So yeah, appreciate the journey rather than just rushing towards a destination. Interesting. What else is going on here with Pisces? Let's get some of these good cards out here. Well, they're all good, like I said, but these ones here, these are just regular oracle cards. What's going on with Pisces? Life source. Life source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. That is awesome. This one fell out. Simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. I like that. What else? You will get there. I like that too. You can't force flowers to grow or plant or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. And it's talking about perfect timing in one of these cards here. So, yeah, I like it. All right, now it's time to get some witch runes and some regular runes, and we'll see what else. What's going on with Pisces? Well, you got the water rune. The water runes. This is turbulence. It's in reverse, so it's talking about some sort of turbulence. You know, I see that here with the Tower card and Hadjalez. You know, that's turbulence, isn't it? It's still water, though, and water still gets through it. I mean, water breaks through anything pretty much, so it's still very positive. It's talking about being kind of like turbulent. And you got the moon. The moon is in the upright. That's a good one. Let's get one more, and then I'll read out the meanings of them. But the moon is good when it's in the upright. And then we have the harvest moon. Or the harvest. The harvest and the moon. All right, so let's see what this is talking about here. All right. So when it comes here to the waves rune, like I said, it's talking about turbulence or resistance, okay? And it just warns against clinging on to what no longer serves you. Yeah. It's just saying to surrender to the currents, and you will. You are. You can't help it. You can't help it. This is like, you can't control that. So yeah, this is still very positive. It's just kind of like talking about turbulence because of this Hadjalez and the Tower card. Now the moon here is talking about inner guidance in the exploration of the unknown, all right? It's like the phases of the moon. It encourages us to embrace our inner wisdom and trust our instincts, even in times of uncertainty. So make sure that you're trusting your instincts, your intuition, because things could be kind of like feeling a little bit uncertain right now, especially with Urus here. Yeah. Now let's get into the harvest. The harvest is really good, Pisces. The harvest is talking about prosperity and abundance. And look at this. I mean, is that prosperity and abundance? It's also talking about the fulfillment of goals. Like the bountiful harvest of a fruitful season, it represents the abundance of blessings that come from diligent effort and perseverance. This is your diligent effort and your perseverance, your hard work. Yeah, I like it. What else? What's going on with Pisces? Digas. Pisces energy again. Daylight. Digas. Transformation. Things are transforming. And it's sitting right here next to the waves in reverse. This is kind of like I said, it's a turbulent transformation. But it's a good transformation. All right, let's get another one here. What you doing, kitty? The kitty's down here going crazy. What's going on with Pisces? Onzus in reverse. So Onzus in reverse next to the moon, it's like there could be some sort of deceit or lie going on here. But don't worry, you're going to find it out, because this is finding out something. This could be some sort of a lie or finding out about a lie. You're going to find out something. Yeah. You're going to find out maybe about some sort of a lie. Now that is interesting. Let's, if I can find these other runes here. There they are. No, that's not them. What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. They're hiding way over there. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? All right, you got Canaz. Canaz is talking about victory and success, okay? And I know you can't see that little thing, so I'm going to grab one of the cards here so you can see it. There it is right here. And it came out like that. So this is actually, it kind of came out like that, but I just put it like that. This is hard work. This is victory, and this is transformation. This is after suffering. This is victory after suffering, okay? And hard work, because it was like that. So it wasn't easy to get it like that, but that's where it's going. That is exactly where it is going, victory. All right, Pisces? All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you didn't already, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.